Hey, Raschell here. I thought I'd just drop this video because there's a lot going on in the world, and I'm going to ask you this question. And I even had to ask it to myself. And the question is, do you trust your authentic self? So what does that mean? Basically, it means, do you trust your intuition? Do you trust that gut feeling? Do you trust when things are not feeling the way they should? Do you follow that intuition, or do you second guess it? Now, remember, we all have free will, so we can totally choose to do whatever we want. But sometimes when we get those feelings, that authentic feeling that is of self, our higher self, letting us know through emotions, discord, frustration, we tend to brush it off, ignore it, or we go to someone else and say, hey, what do you think about this? Should I do this? And we're looking for validation outside of ourselves. Listen, I'm not perfect. I've done it myself. In fact, I had a relationship that I thought was balanced. Now remember, it can be a partnership, it can be a friend relationship, it can be a romantic relationship, whatever. When two people become friends, become lovers, become partners, there is a part of you that has to be authentic to yourself. And I wasn't. I thought I was, but I truly wasn't. I was letting that feeling, that authentic feeling of discord at times, or not sure, of frustration, or just a lot of really weird emotions that were coming up that were giving me signs to step out of that relationship. But I didn't listen. I continued to listen to excuses, to accept, oh, well, this happened, that happened, I should understand. But in truth, when I finally decided to step away and listen intently to my authentic self, I then saw the true colors of the other person and realized that all along, my authentic self, my higher self, your soul, whatever you'd like to call it, was guiding me, but I just wasn't paying attention. And that's the most important thing, is, are you looking outside of yourself for validation? Or are you second guessing your feelings based on what someone else is telling you? I did it. Of course, we're all human. We all make mistakes. I'm the first one to raise my hand and say, hey, been there, done that, got that t-shirt. But the next time you're in that place where you're sitting and you're thinking, you know what, there's some emotions coming up in the body here that are feeling weird, that I don't know why I feel this way. Well, there is a reason. It's people say, oh, you're insecure. No, there's a reason why that's coming up. It's to show you that the situation you're in, whether it's a friendship, whether it's romantic, whether it's a partnership in business, is showing you that there is dis-ease in your body. You're feeling not at ease anymore. And if you continue to let those emotions fester and just keep suppressing them and burying them down deep, which a lot of people do, that's when the body pushes it out in a physical disease. And people get sick and they don't feel good. And it's because you have suppressed those feelings. And I have seen it time and time again. So recognizing that, wait a minute, I don't feel at ease in my body anymore. Those feelings keep coming up and they're continuous. It is your authentic self. And the only one that you should trust is your authentic self, or higher self, or soul, whatever you would like to call it. So my question for you today in this video is, do you trust your authentic self? And do you believe in your authentic self when those feelings come up? Because those feelings can really twist you up. You can feel insecure, you can feel unsure, you feel frustrated. Yeah, all of those feelings, right? Been there. I know how it feels. And then you second guess yourself and you take someone else's validation or someone else's excuse to make you say, oh, it's just me. I'm overlooking the problem, or I'm looking too much into it. Be aware of the feelings that come up, because they're showing you what you need to see. You're not at ease in your body. You're not feeling balance. Your higher self feels good all the time, is in total balance. But we, unfortunately, get caught up in the emotions. And the thing is, we sometimes don't know how to step out of them. So The next time you're in that situation and you're not sure, ask yourself, do I trust my authentic self? And if the answer is yes, then are you going to listen to what's coming up for you? All right, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.